was incredibly honored and humbled to receive the award. I don't think Kathy really understood how much she meant to her colleagues, her community as a whole. She just was a worker bee, and she would be the first one here and the last one to leave. So for her to be nominated and to win was just something that was so incredibly special. Kathy, unfortunately, was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and passed away recently. So it's been an incredibly challenging time for the entire team here. So for her to receive the award prior to her passing was something that was very special.
Kathy was a nurse for a very long time, and she always maintained her passion. And she was just so passionate about improving patient care, and I will really, really miss that about Kathy.
In my mind, I see the determined way she marched through the halls of the hospital, arms full of wound care stuff, head held high, kindness, smile on her face, and that's what I'll miss about her.
She would spare no expense at caring for people. So if somebody needed help, she would go above and beyond, just working harder and harder to get them to this end result, even with patients that we thought, oh, those wounds are never going to heal, and Kathy would get them healed.
I've had a handful of people who I think got great care in the community. They just needed more, and I brought them in solely for the purpose of being looked after by Kathy and her team, because that's what they needed, and they got better.
I do think it is quite an honor for her, a really fantastic way to honor her memories, her dedication at this site, and it should be, I think, broadcasted everywhere. She should be remembered for the work that she's put in. This is truly a wonderful way to remember her.
Her knowledge, we miss her knowledge. She had a lot of knowledge about wound care. Her skills, her techniques, we learned a lot of wound care techniques from her, especially packing the wound. And her energy, she always walked very fast.
She's very determined. Energizer bunny, it's hard to keep up with her. She just very compassionate, very loving, very dedicated to her job, and she loved to teach, and she was always up to sharing the possibilities and the challenges that she came across.
The only way to describe her, she was a force with so much passion and energy, and you knew you were going to learn something when you worked with Kathy every single day. She just left us all better people. And I think that's the important thing. I think better nurses, better clinicians, better people.
I will miss the laughter and the learning. She was somebody that was always, challenging, and hey, I read this article, and what do you think about trying this? And so always kind of wanting to improve her practice and being that lifelong learner.
Nobody has given as much of herself. And she does that in all areas of her life, but her work was her passion. And she had high expectations of herself and high expectations of everyone around her, and that was inspiring to be around.
Thank you. Thank you for, honestly, the love and the dedication that she's put into the care of all our patients. The lessons that she's taught us, and the passion with which she's done all of this. Truly, from the bottom of our hearts, we would like to thank her.